Rich and Steve.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
I see you too.
How was Preston last night? My hometown.
It was great. It was really good. Great crowd. We sort of put that one in last minute because we had a day to kill. And
we had a day to kill. We thought we'll shove in Preston.
Well, and I'm glad we did. It was really good. They were great, really good crowd, really up for it and friendly and all that. Yeah, brilliant.
So today we're in Manchester at the Ritz. Have you played here before?
Yeah, I think we played here in about 2005, maybe something like that. So it's been a long while. So we're really glad to be back. It's spruced it up a little bit. I see that the dressing rooms are a little bit more, leather sofa.
Well, we're in the dressing room now. So shall we have a little bit of a talk through the dressing room? Camera woman's making the tea.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with how do you have yours, Rich?
Make sure it's just right though. No sugar for me, please.
I am a pain.
Oh dear, what's up there?
It has to be piping.
Right.
Yeah.
She's got steel insides.
Yeah.
We've got a very, very fetching tea maker.
4 walls.
Yeah.
A floor. No, yeah, we've got.
Barocca.
Very nice. Look at that. You can stay.
Yeah. So basically, as a bit of a tour of the room, then there's basically a nice. There's the shower and toilet, which is nice to combine the two. We don't go together. In case Rich is in the shower.
I just say actually that is one of the finer shower and toilets we've come across.
Well, I did notice that you used the water from in the toilet to boil the kettle, so it must be all right.
Yeah. No, it's true.
You're drinking basically shower water.
Yeah.
Nice bottled water for this kettle. Only the best for you guys.
Well, thank you. All right, so I can see we've got honey.
Lots of different types of bread.
Well, let's talk business. You've seen.
Can we not talk breads? I was getting in there.
Back to the bread if you like.
No, come on, let's crack on.
We're covering Ibiza and Ibiza Rocks. It's been a while, but you've played a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
That first one we did, the very first one, was one of my favourite things Swift did actually.
That was it.
That was at Manumission, yeah, because it was just one of those.
First year.
It was the first year. We were original OGs.
Yeah, because what I liked about it as well was that it was like a club as well. It wasn't just like a venue, and it was just. I think it's just because it was so memorable in that we ended up going on at 5 in the morning. The girls and everything, that's when for a new band, it had everything you'd ever want. And it was cool as well because the people there was all just sort of just a real mix of people at the club.
Never since have we had dancers on the side of the stage before, especially ones like up poles and stuff like that with no clothes on. That's never happened
You
since.
should totally bring that back.
Oh, we'd love to try.
And you played at it's called the Ibiza Rocks Bar now, but it was Bar M when you played. Was that the other gig you did?
Yeah. Well, next album that was.
Yeah.
So we should get you back.
Yeah, well, we loved
Would you be up for it?
We definitely loved coming out there, didn't we? We were a little bit. The last time we came out, the very last show, we were really made up because we had the gig at Bar M at the beginning of the week, and then we had nothing to do until a DJ set at the end of the week. So it's like
that's right.
And we were going to just stay out for the whole week and chill out and be in Ibiza and go out and hang out, and it was going to be great. And then we had to come back and do a TV show. So we literally did the show, got up the next morning at the crack of dawn, went to the airport, sat there because the plane was delayed for about 8 hours, and gutted. Good times apart from that, to fly back and all that nonsense.
No, always good times. I had a right old laugh in Ibiza. I think I stayed up for like 3 days the first time or something like that.
But yeah, nobody ever does that when they come to Ibiza.
Never.
No, they're all in bed by midnight.
Yeah.
The single "Bring It On" is out today.
Yeah.
Yes, I've only heard it a couple of times, but I've already been singing it, so that's a good sign.
Good start. They would say if the postman's whistling it, that's the thing, isn't it?
Found out about my day job. And third album, Killer Sounds. Full of killer sounds, yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was the general idea. That's not actually where the title came from. A few people have kind of misunderstood us as us being incredibly arrogant and saying it on our tracks. It was an article I read about a guy who turned guns into guitars. Yeah, that's right, not the other way around. Yeah, guns into guitars, which I thought was kind of really cool. Something destructive and something creative, and it was called Killer Sounds. So. But yeah, the album's come out and we're really happy with it, and it's just good to be back. Really.
Yeah. Well, when I was doing my research on you guys, I thought I'm not going to ask them where have they been, because every single question always got the same response, that you'd finished off touring, then you'd been around the States for a bit as a bit of a holiday, and then just getting everything ready for the release of the sound.
Yeah. Working on writing, demoing the tracks, and then we wanted to work with some producers this time as well, and we picked 2 really big producers.
We
had to wait for them. Yeah.
Basically, a lot of hanging around. I would say, if you wanted to say what was the main feature of making this record, there was a lot of hanging around.
You see, I interviewed Tom Beck a few weeks ago, and it took him 7 years to bring out album 2, so I actually didn't think he'd been gone for that long.
Right, yeah, because compared to that, it was like a walk in the park.
Okay, I've got a little bit of a quiz for you now, if you're up for it. It's brought up a lot that, from Spain, about the roots, and you still live there, right, when you're home and stuff.
Yeah.
Just agree, because otherwise it screws up.
Right, yeah, right.
So I thought I would test how well do you know stains. It's a visual quiz.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, we're going to have to describe where we're going with this as well. So this is the first one. How well do you know this stain? What is this stain? See what I did there?
It's like your curry on a Saturday night, that one. Or it could be shit.
I thought that would be a bit inappropriate.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Tea.
What do we think? Correct.
Yes, it's
Yes.
There are also those bits in it.
What's this? Name this stain.
It's like a green. This looks like grass that you might get on your knees when you're a kid.
This is right. I've made these too
when you're an older
easy.
gentleman.
Okay, next one. Number 3.
Whoa, that looks like egg.
You can.
Some kind of egg yolk.
No. Maybe if you give it a bit of a smell.
I don't know if I want to give it a smell. I mean, it's kind of like yellow, golden. I'm giving that being kind and calling it that.
Has anybody ever done this before?
No, it's like scratch.
Is that curry?
It's not curry.
I want to get too
You were
close.
doing so well. I'm not going to give you any clues.
Oh, it smells very papery though, you see. It's very pungent.
Well,
Oh, it's just a little
I hear where you're coming from with the curry aspect, Rich.
you put it on your burgers.
mustard.
There you go.
Mustard,
That
there you
was
go.
too
That's why it
yeah.
smelled a little bit curry-like.
You spent a lot of time on this, didn't you?
So yeah, can you tell?
Did you do this on the way here when you stopped for your lunch?
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, next one is stuck together. Hang on, let me just check what it is.
That's how fresh it is.
Oh, this is the wild card.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
this is how fresh it
We're
is.
going to get this one. Whoa, there, look at that.
There we go.
This is just
so,
white, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
Let's hold on, Rich.
so you're getting into it now,
Yeah.
Rich. Is having it straight in for the
Toothpaste.
smelling.
That's enough.
Yeah, good one actually.
Toothpaste. Looks like plaster.
Lick it, taste it. That's what they do.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the-
go on.
In the crime show.
Give it, oh my god, you are looking. Oh, Steve's licked the stain.
It's not, it's not the nicest thing I've ever tried, but
Really?
it doesn't taste toxic.
Okay.
But it doesn't taste like toothpaste.
Shall I give you a clue?
Go on, then.
It's quite good on sores.
Savlon.
Close.
Antiseptic cream.
I'll give it a soda cream.
Right, okay.
There you
wow,
go.
mate, that tasted good.
Alright, next one.
Good on.
Tasted good.
Jesus, they all smell the same.
So what does that look like?
Sniff it though, I mean,
Well, it looks.
This is going to make the best podcast ever.
See, that smells like the other ones.
smells like mustard, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's
Not
not
mustard.
Is it food
But what?
Food
Definitely
stuff.
a food.
Yeah.
That can smell some kind of high-end fruit in there. I reckon it's like HP fruity.
Not bad. Brown sauce.
Condiments would be right.
Vinegar.
No, you'd know if it was vinegar. You'd be able to smell that.
So it's not brown sauce. I mean, it is brown. It's not brown
It's
sauce.
brown.
Is it
yeah.
the brown stuff from Branston pickle that isn't but without the pickle in it?
No. Are you going to get this or shall I tell you?
You've got me.
Soy sauce.
Soy
Soy
sauce.
sauce.
There you go. Terribly savoury,
Yeah.
but without it sort of loses an element of something in there.
Doesn't go well with the
Wow.
paper. This is your last one. It's kind of an obvious one. You should pretty much get that
Is it
straight
obvious?
away. Do you not think that's obvious?
Well, it just looks like pink pen.
That's such a... There you go.
Cherry lipstick.
There you go.
You could have made that
Yes.
easier for us in the shape of lips.
Yeah.
We would have got that.
So you would
Oh,
normally have a
skin it.
stain like that, would you? With a,
Yeah, but that would have been too easy.
that's like a teenage snog stain, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you know, I was practising on the paper. Well done. So you got most of those right.
Yeah.
Sort of. Through, yeah.
By hook or by crook.
So you've got about a week off after this gig tonight, and then you're off to Europe.
But we got a show on Wednesday, haven't we? We've got a show in London on Wednesday
right.
for Q Magazine. And we've got a few things we've got to do up to the weekend that come up. And then we're off to Europe, yeah. Just kind of looking forward to that. It's quite nice. You go out there and you go and sort of like get all European for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get right European.
Yeah.
And isn't it, whilst you're over there, is it Ross's birthday?
It is Ross's birthday. Look at this.
Do you know
You
why I
are
know
amazing at
this? He's one day older than me.
Right.
Yeah, sound check going on there, first band.
That means on the day of your birthday we're playing Amsterdam.
I read that you love darts, but what's your favourite board game?
Wow, there's so many. Escape from Colditz.
Is that even a board game? I've never heard of it in my life.
Never heard of Escape from Colditz? What's the matter with you?
Well, I've never heard of that. What
Haven't
is
you?
that?
You basically have to escape from Colditz. And you have a board right? And you have like, don't move.
Okay.
No, actually, I can't bother to go. Basically, you have loads of little pieces, and you have like.
You brought it with you?
No, I was going to look on the show on the computer. You have the Polish, you have the British, the Americans, and the Dutch, I believe, and maybe the French. And then you have German guards, and you have to escape out of culprits by going around and finding things like rope and wire cutters.
So my mind can only stretch as far as snakes and ladders, and that's about.
That's a classic, though.
You know what I mean? Up the ladder, down the snake.
I like Cluedo.
There's only 2 rules in that game, you know, and I'm fine with that. This getting the Polish out via some rope sounds like way too confusing.
Quality.
It does sound like you've got to really concentrate.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
There you go.
As in anything in life.
Yeah.
Eating sablon, for example.
Hey, I wanted to make sure there was a first within the interview, so eating soda cream.
Soda cream.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
That's some real solid gold we
That
got.
was some absolute gold.
Hello, I'm Steve Kemp, and
I'm Richard Archer, we're Hardfire, and you're listening to Ibiza Rocks, the radio.
boom.